men will pull you into their survival, and now you're in survival mode with them, because a lot of men operate in a place of scarcity, a lot of fear. They are fighting internal battles on a day-to-day basis, and they will take it out on you when you are standing in the way. Sometimes you have to bow out gracefully. You have to move out the way because you are causing your own self-harm. Chantel back with another video, and this time it is about Gucci Man. I applaud his vulnerability on The Breakfast Club, because most black men is going through exactly what he is going through. They out here fighting demons in a sleep, hearing voices, having this promiscuous spirit, trying to fill voids with sex, drugs, and money, popping pills, popping Percocets, drinking lean, smoking a whole bunch of weed, just trying to numb the pain whichever way they can. And I applaud Gucci, truly applaud his growth, his evolution, and it's all for Keyshia. Okay, it is all for Keyshia. She is a strong soldier, But I saw this very, very, very funny Facebook post talking about, please don't let Keyshia trick you into being with an mentally unstable man. And I found humor in that, because I was like, correct that. That is actually correct. Let's not normalize being with someone who's mentally unstable. Keyshia looks exhausted. She looks tired. She is his caretaker. She is the handler. She is the babysitter. She even said, basically, she is his mom. She has to parent him. She has to protect him. She has to answer for him. She has to control everything, because she thought she could fix him. And that is what she's doing. She is constantly playing building Gucci up, and trust me, he is looking good, glowing, because he is sucking the life out of her, sucking her energy. This is the emotional vampires in a lot of men, because they have never took the time to heal. They have never took the time to self-reflect, to self-evaluate, to go inward. They're so used to chasing validation, chasing pussy, chasing girls, chasing cars, chasing clothes, chasing flashy things to prove their manhood, yet they are feeling empty inside. Very empty. And it's not your job, ladies, to save a broken man. It is not your job, ladies, to be a rehab center to these broken men that is fighting battles, fighting inner demons, that is schizophrenic, that is bipolar. That is not your job, because he will just use you as a punching bag, and he will end up getting mad at you for loving him. He will self-sabotage the whole relationship because he hates himself, and he will constantly take it out on you. This is why their behavior that they are doing when they are being mean to you, or they're cheating on you, or they're disrespecting you, they're just doing that back to themselves. But you are standing in the way of their healing, of their growth, because they can use you as a scapegoat. They can use you as why they are so much pain and so much distraught, and now they can be the victim, because they can use you as, you are taunting me, you are doing this to me, you are making me react this way. They will constantly gaslight you in your own reality. I don't know if you guys know this, but we are in spiritual warfare. The shift is here. Our ancestors worked long and hard enough for us to have this momentum, this moment to thrive. Grandma did the struggle of, okay? She held it down, was the ride or die for Grandpa when he had another family down the block, was with him through it all while she was depleting herself. And what was shocking and alarming for me when I heard Keyshia get asked this question, what does peace look like for you? She couldn't even answer it with inner peace because she is so worried about Gucci's peace. She want to make sure that he lives a stress-free life, that he has an easy life, that he has the soft life the girlies want, okay? This is why men will marry you, is because they know that you will give them the soft life. You gonna get the hard knot life being married, okay? This ring, you're gonna end up suffering for it. That is what it is, because she has to control him. She wants to fix him. She wants to mother him. She wants to parent him. She's the therapist. She's the accountant. She is everything to him. And she looks depleted. She looks exhausted. She is putting in this work. Luckily, she is married to a rich man, so she is getting compensated for all her job occupations that she is handling for him. Let's not normalize being a man's rehab center. Let's not normalize being a man's healer. Let's not normalize being a man's punching bag. Let's not normalize it, especially when you ain't even married to him. Especially when he just your boyfriend, okay? We have to realize that unconditional love does not exist romantically. Divine love, unconditional love will be given from God, not me. Okay, I have boundaries. Once you interrupt my peace, once you disturb my inner matrix, because I'm constantly having to soothe you, stroke your ego, make sure that you are mentally sane. Unfortunately, a lot of men are not mentally sane. Even admitted herself that she is mentally stronger than Gucci because he has mental issues. A lot of women don't understand their power. A lot of women don't know that they are stronger mentally, emotionally, and even physically. That's why you are able to bear childbirth. Trust me, if men had to give birth, nobody will exist, okay? They can't handle being sick. They can't handle pain. And they definitely can't handle periods. Absolutely not. This is why God gave you this opportunity. But you giving it all willy-nilly, letting anybody get a baby out of you. Everyone's not worth that level of sacrifice. So guess who's the weaker vessel after all? Men. Yep, they are the weaker vessels. They say that women are more emotional, yet men are the ones that's pew-pew in the school system. Men are the ones that don't know how to effectively communicate. All they want to do is argue or go on mute. They don't know how to express themselves properly. They don't know nothing about emotional intelligence. Feel is sadness and anger. There's no in between. So as a woman, when you are carrying the load, when you are just giving piggyback rides to these niggas, you are exhausting yourself. We are living in a new era where it is okay to choose yourself. Please don't let nobody trick you out of your spot because you want to be Captain Save-A-Ho. You want to be Captain Save 'em when they don't want to be saved. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved, okay? Luckily, Gucci surrendered his life to Keyshia knowing that she was the way. But a lot of wives end up carrying the load and they end up getting depleted and exhausted because they dealing with somebody else's baggage and somebody else's demons. And all the dudes in the comments like, yeah, she's such a ride or die. She's such a good woman. But at what cost? Luckily, Gucci got money. But selling your soul for this level of karmic debt towards someone else that you have to experience with because you are tying yourself, attaching yourself, putting the shackles on with a man and his demons, they need to heal before they deal. They need to be healing instead of humping. A lot of men will escape their pain through lust. And this is why they want to take you to Pound Town, because they want to relieve that stress through sex. How can he love you when he doesn't love himself? Let's not normalize being tied to somebody else's demons. It's okay to help them but not in the detriment of hurting yourself in the end. It is your girl, Tara Chantel. Thank you so much for joining me. Check out the links below, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Hey there, it's Tara Chantel, your go-to self-love advocate, the author of Self-Love Manual, and your life coach. I spent 10 years developing discipline through celibacy, focusing on reclaiming your own power. With this energy that I have cultivated through films, through art, through writing books, it has led me to blend comedy with strategies of self-love. Now, I am here to help. Imagine waking up every day being sucker free, building the confidence to be unapologetic. It is time that we build together, that we develop strategies to reclaim your divinity again. Are you ready for your breakthrough? Head over to terachantellebusiness.com and let's chat from there. I can't wait to talk to you soon.